For more updates, click on subscribe and click on bell button for latest notifications. Hi friends, welcome to Tech ARK IT YouTube channel. My name is Ravi. In this video session, we are going to see that how to assign a permanent IP address to the server based using the Mac.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
In the sense, we are going to use a MAC binding mechanism, like where I assign the permanent IP address to the one of the server using that server's MAC address. In a sense, the servers do not change their IP address frequently, so that it should be an static. Otherwise, you just bind it from the DHCP, so that whenever the server is rebooted, you do not get a new IP address whenever multiple clients are requesting for that. So particular IP address would be reserved for that server using the MAC address. So how you are going to do that? Let's see this. So maybe we are going to bind the different IP address with the server and see how it's going to be work. First of all, you have to ping to that IP address, the remote IP address, to get this MAC address of that one. So instead of logging to that server and get the MAC address, we have a little bit of using the technique over here to get the remote server IP address. First of all, you just ping to that server. 192.168.2.200 is my server IP. So it's pinged me. Now you can just go to ARP-A. So the ARP-A will give you the table of the recently communicated server. So this is the MAC address of that server. Okay, simply capture that IP address and edit the configuration file /etc dhcp dhcpd dot configuration file over here, and go all the way to over here where the host configuration is. This one, fixed IP address, can also be specified to the address. Okay, like this one, you just copy these 4 lines over here and paste it below. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to assign this host as a server 1 in my case, and change this Ethernet address to the new Ethernet address, which means that the MAC address over here, and put this fixed IP address over here. In my case, 192.168.2.202 is my IP address. I'm just going to assign to that particular server. So whenever I reboot or request from that server, it should get only 192.168.2.202 is the IP series IP address to that server. I'm going to get it, and systemctl example restart DHCP for the effect. Okay, now go to that client. So which client you would like to see over there? Here is my client, and log into this. So which has already the before address is 2.200, right? So just switch off this network and switches this on. Again you get this 192.168.2.2 IP address. So if you switch off and switch on, again you get 202. Switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on. Or if you reboot your server, also you will get the same IP address for this server permanently, until and unless you change this NIC card, this in the sense the network interface card, so that the MAC address will be changed. Then you will get the new IP address. Until unless you do not change that MAC address, the server will get this permanent IP address is 192.168.2.2. That's about it, guys. How you can bind this MAC using this DHCP binding using the MAC address to the IP address. You can do this. Okay, for the servers, you get always a permanent IP address for that using the DHCP configuration. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos and courses. Please follow us on social networking sites. If you have any technical related questions, you can ask.